Oh. Alrighty. Let's get myself connected to my own shit real quick. Jump in. I'm gonna mute my friggin' phone because I know it will blow from the microphone. And I'm resting it right on the microphone. Alright. Continue from last... You know what? I don't think I really want to continue, but at the same time, I don't want to start a new game. I'm going to put the armor back before I lose it all. I might do the Mages Guild quest, I think, before I do all that, any of that. With my sword and shield. Holy fucking jeez, he's had a bad time. What happened to him? He's a little close to the edge. Bloody hell, mate. See, I never ever got to have those. I mean, I played on the PlayStation 3, I think it was, when I had Oblivion, and this wasn't there because I'm pretty sure this is like an Xbox home or some shit. All right, so let's. How do you join? I think you gotta. I think you have to go to the thingy bob. Physically join up.
What do you need, champion?
Theo from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Hales. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
I hear you.
Have you looked around Jensine?
I'm going to be using a sword and a shield for this. See, this is kind of what the College of Window was missing. Yeah, like actual teleportation. Which made no sense to me at all. This is a big place for it. You should just be able to teleport around. This game is a bit lackluster when it comes to magic. Who the feck is everyone?
Good. Welcome to the Arcane University. If you wish to become a part of the Mages Guild, seek out the head of the local guild halls. They will... Good day.
Rightio. So, in the likely event that I ever come across Oblivion and have the time in my... and I'm not dead, and I have the time to be doing stories and stuff like that. Oh, g'day mate, sorry. I had my thing turned off. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Arnif. I just gotta cancel all my stuff again because my phone's playing up. And I've only got one screen. And I kind of want to do some little storyboard ideas for if I ever do like a Oblivion series. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that now. Unfortunately, it's just a big circle jerk. I might go Brimmer first. I was just there. The first time I played this when I was a kid. I mean, I ran around with a sword and a shield. I'm still gonna do it. I couldn't be fucked trying to use magic. Yeah, next one down.
My children are starving. Please help.
Nah, you'll be alright, mate.
Good morning.
I don't remember what I said, man. Arnif, Arnis, I don't remember. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ.
Hello there. Are you here to join the Mages Guild?
If you look at me, I am.
The Guild is always accepting new members. You seem capable enough. Are you sure you want to join?
Yes, my sword and shield are ready.
Very good. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. What a wonderful opportunity for you. Now, please keep in mind that you'll need recommendations from every
Is that
local
a,
guild hall in
German
Cyrodiil
name?
before you may enter the Arcane University.
I don't know, man.
I did.
I mean, it doesn't look like your common English name. What do I need? I forgot what I was doing. Recommendation.
A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion. This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately. He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to...
Alrighty.
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
Your quest for the crew... You want to find... All right, I think I can help with that. But, and whatever you do, you... That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a ginger, dark-skinned high elf. It just... I don't know, man. His eyes kind of got too much magic. So, and he's got a fucking mustache, too. Oh, my God. This guy looks like a fucking sexual predator. He looks like a fucking proper pervert. Oh, so, yeah, nah. Like, what the fuck? No, they gave this guy the ugly stick and they bashed him with it.
Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs.
Alright.
Let me know when you're done with that little task.
Upstairs, you say?
Hail!
What's new with you?
Rumor has it the Nerevarine has left Morrowind on an expedition to Akavir and has not been heard from since.
That's the Neverines. I never played Morrowind, and it's always cool to hear about things. Especially when Skywind comes around, I'm thinking of like a high elven character instead of a dark elf or an imperial. Now, what in the fuck?
Morrowind has always been a troubling place.
Oops, wrong.
It seems it is
Too
more
much on
so
this
now.
time.
Bye.
Skill levels 2. How fucking dare you? That hurts my feelings. Like a lot, eh? Well, don't want his lockpicks. Man, that hurts my feelings. It really does. Maybe pickpocket it? No, I'm not built like a thief. But I could probably get there if I get locked up in the Imperial City. Well, I'm just going to say this right now. My Mage's Guild recommendation came to a very short, abrupt stop, and it might be time to lose the armor and go assassinate people. Look, man. Okay, when I first did the Mage's Guild questline, it was sword and shield. Okay, I didn't know enough about magic, and I can't even use magic to unlock her desk.
Any luck find...
Can I rat her out? Rat him out? No, I cannot.
Please come find me as soon as you've located
Could have used the Neverine in Skyrim, you know? Would have been a pretty sick power play. Disappears off to some foreign island. You know what? I really want to see Akavir one day, but like, the one thing that Skyrim doesn't have is Asians, funny enough. I mean, yeah, Elder Scrolls. You've got black dudes as Red Guards, the Northerners as the Nords, your typical Latin Imperials as the Romans and all that crap, the Bretons like the French and the English. But you've got
What's
no
your story?
Asians.
Did you know that Bumf Gragash will train you to use heavy armor, but
Maybe
only
you go
if
there
you're a
after the
Fighters Guild
Akavir had
member?
been wiped out and you
She
find a new
seems
race
skilled
of
in its
slaves
use.
that were there.
I
that
can see
rose
why
to
the
power
Fighters
quick.
Guild has her
And they're like
trial me.
Asian humans.
I confess, I didn't think we had a chance against the Daedra.
Alright, what am I doing?
But
Fuck.
Martin proved
I need
himself
to...
a true heir of Talus on that day.
Good.
How do I
Goodbye.
improve my skill rate? Like, what is it? I need... I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. At all. Like, I do not know how to even upgrade it. I mean, the skill is too... Like, that just hurts my feelings. And, like, I don't really use alteration or any sort of magic. Unless it's a sword and a shield and I'm at, like... You know what?
Care.
Screw that. I'm not doing Mage's Guild. We're going to do Thieves Guild.
Have you ever won?
Firstly, no, Assassin. You know what? Assassin. Fuck it. You know, I don't want to do Assassin because... Actually, no, screw all that. we're going to stay on Path. We're going to stay on Path. Because I want to do the legal guilds first. And then... maybe by the time I get to Brimmer, my alteration skill might be a bit more improved. This always reminds me of this bridge right here, right? So I'm walking in my own business. Might be down there. And I come across a dark elf. And she asks me what the fine for necrophilia is. And I'm like, you know, probably 14, 15 at this time. I know what necrophilia is. But I'm used to the whole necromancy thing. I was like, what the fuck did you just say? And you're like, oh, you dirty bitch. Absolute filthy bitch. She's rooting corpses. There's some dark elven shit though, proper. That's the sort of thing those weird pricks would do. This is a beautiful city, eh? Even the guards like wear the best gear. Like
Spare a coin for the info.
like they got steel
Aye.
plate boots, gauntlets, where everyone else doesn't. What I don't really understand though is that steel or silver? I'm not too sure. It's a little pink instead of red. I'm not too sure about that, but there's definitely silver arrows. Why do all the guards have silver weapons? I thought it was a bug on the PlayStation. You lost electricity, mate. What, you live in Lebanon or something? It's like a time limit. Where the fuck am I going? That way, probably.
It is a privilege.
No, the fine. What do you mean, fine? I want the mages. Is it? That's it. You jumped on pretty bloody quick, man. Because I only started this up for like a minute or two and you're already here. Wild.
Greetings, apprentice.
Yes.
Arahorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I trust you have good reason for interrupting me.
I actually do.
I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. My research occupies nearly all of my time. Now that I think about it, I do have a small problem concerning Earthor. He's one of the guild mages here. Think you can do something about it?
I think there is the main character know about the fines because she references it because she asks you the question, what is the fine for necrophilia in Cyrodiil? I mean, you couldn't waterboard that shit out of me. It's better not knowing. Well, the one in, I think I couldn't find her because maybe she's dead or gone because the main quest is completed with the Dark Elf in Anvil. That's the greatest one. You know, me being a like 15-year-old lad, hearing this chick say, sorry, only semen on these beds. And then coming back later to have another laugh, then for her to try and kill me, you know, that was a day.
Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need to consult him about some... You might want to...
Just give me what I need to know, okay?
I don't mean...
Alright, whatever.
He's well...
Alright, good. Done.
Have Earthor see me when he gets back, associate.
Whatever, the hist. I've asked. No, it's not what that's completed, you idiot. Skin Garage recommendation.
A fine
Let's
one.
do that.
Have you spoken with Adriana today?
That Oblivion gate threatened us all, yet only you took action to destroy it. You have my thanks, hero.
Well, that is the great thing about Elder Scrolls. You know, it's up to your interpretation how you ended up there. You know, were you arrested on false charges? Did you wrong place, wrong time? Or was your guy doing some shady bad shit before they ended up there? And that's the great thing about it, kind of builds up to your character, who they become when you play as them. Were you know, in the wrong place at the wrong time and you want to do the right thing? Or did you kill someone, you know, and end up there and you know, and then have to save the world and still somewhat of a bad person, but, you know.
I haven't seen him in quite some time, but then, this isn't the first time. Good day.
I didn't.
I hear you got quite a tent. A nice enough guy, I suppose. Somewhere else. So we settled down in Bleak Flats Cave. I'm here to help if you need me.
I salute you for your daring, hero of Kvatch. You've proven yourself once again here at Skingrad. He hasn't shown up here in a... I don't remember where it... Goodbye.
I mean, you prick.
I've heard of you. Oh dear. I just can't... I'm here to help if you need me.
Well, it's just northwest. That's where you might... Good luck finding Earthor.
Hello, Conjurer.
Have you spoken with a...
Shut those girls up while I read this. Yeah, I remember that one. You know what? I really liked that
Adriana,
quest.
I
because
did, in fact.
I like
I
taking
don't
player
think she was
homes,
paying
you know.
attention,
but
though.
when you clear it out,
Good
it's a
day.
very beautiful looking place. But you clear it out, you can never go back, which annoyed me. That was a pain in the ass. I've been looking for that guard, but I couldn't see him sitting there.
How do you do?
Oh, what the fuck? Let me get back in there.
How do you do?
Is
Hi
it
there.
me, or is
Good
it
to see
quieter
you.
around here with Earthor
Garthir is
missing?
acting even stranger than
Indeed.
usual, don't you think?
Most people consider...
You're here about that recommendation. Oh, I do remember telling. I'll be here.
A
Martin's
pleasure to see you.
Now can I go and kill things?
transformation, a
Thank you.
religious...
That's all I want to do. Not listen to people yap and talk. I want to put blade through things. Or potentially magic. But you know what? It doesn't really matter, because
Well met.
the College of Winterhold is the same thing. Funny enough, someone recently died. Another voice actor. Unfortunately.
Hello. Battlehorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them.
Really? I've heard some strange stories
That
about
does sound like a bloody
Castle
cool
Gore.
idea. I don't remember where it is. Ah, whatever. I'll come across it sooner or later. What was I saying? I forgot. So many voice actors have died recently. I think the female Argonian Skyrim, who was also the female Khajiit voice actress. That's a hard voice to do, man. Especially the Argonians. It's just like, this one comes from... What is the fucking place called again? Black Marsh. Something like that. It's very croaky. Like you're going to try and talk like you don't have lips. I love an ear say like, this one's scales are moist. It's like, bro. Rajita's wares, friend. I hear noises. Ah, I've already broken it. I said I. I like the remaster. It does still feel like the original game, but it's a fresh new paint job. I mean, obviously this is just, for me, preparation for Oblivion, which is going to be way better because it's a complete remake and done by modders. I mean, I'm giving no shit to Bethesda here or the French studio that made this, but Oblivion will be the absolute bomb diggity. And this is beautiful, but like, Oblivion's going to be like, you know, just going to press the download button, I'm going to orgasm. from elsewhere. This one, not trustworthy. How you doing, mate? Nice to meet you. My name is... That's just rude. You know what? I'm going to try and keep to, keep forgetting that spells aren't equipped anymore. What's that bloody... I forgot what the bloody thing is. Oh, it's an ability I thought I did. Yeah, I forgot. It's been a week since I played this. Dude, that did nothing. That was weak. What the Nords do, you know? Yeah, welcome, friend. The voices are unique, and especially like the female Nord, you know, like that is a beautiful voice. That tongue roll I get. Let him describe him, friend. And the Nords are very companion-like, you know, they love a good laugh, they love a good, you know, some good company, a bit of drink, a bit of fighting. They're very Australian in a way, and I see the people from like Scandinavia and Norway and all that. They're like the Australians that live in the snow. Fuck. That's it. Why are you blocking? What's even the point of adding that ability, right? Because they track you. I don't know, man. Okay, jumping between two games. I'm trying to like fit the story. What I'm doing right now with Skyrim. It's like it's taking me a little bit to prep for it, but you know, and I've been playing a character called Minerva, and here she's shooting fireballs as her main equipped weapons, and it's just. And then I come back to this, and then I got to remember that it's no longer equipped weapons. That it's now like my shout ability. The comfort of living.
You? How did you get in here? Are those horrible creatures gone?
Right up.
I'm not going anywhere until they're gone.
Is he a
horrible
vampire?
Things.
I don't know. He doesn't look like a vampire, but he's got those vampire eyes. That shield bash literally so bad.
Are the creatures gone? I don't dare move a muscle and...
For fuck's sakes. Are you immortal? You are immortal. Let's just say kill all. Now, I'm mainly here just a storyboard, you know, if I was ever like try and craft a story for Oblivion. I've got a vivid idea of it, but you kind of need to really play around and get back into it because I think my story for Skyrim's okay. I don't think it's good. I wouldn't do it if I thought it was shit. But I've played Skyrim for a very long time. So, makes sense. But for Oblivion, I played it for a couple of years. I don't know its ins and outs like I do Skyrim. Oh, I hear one. So, it's best to get into it and just run around, play around and kill things. Was there? Yeah, right there. And I think I've got a rough idea for the fighter skill. you know, and the armor that the 5 guild characters are going to use. Because during that quest line, I did a lot of running around. That was a pain in the ass. But if, like, you find that old, you know, that dead dude's armor, and the way it's going to look in Sky Oblivion is going to be gorgeous. Unfortunately, like, you can go there and grab his armor and his helmet and, you know, sell it back to his daughter or his granddaughter. But then eventually she dies anyway, so the gear's all yours. I think that's going to be the main Fighters Guild character, and that armor is going to be like the main gear.
I can leave the cave. You're heading back to. Oh, well, I guess I can do.
Yeah, don't be a fucking weakling. So I could actually wait. Once I get it here, I'll go and get it. I don't know what kind of characters I want though for like a story. So would it be a male? Would it be a female? What kind of race would it be? Yeah, the main champions, you know, of Oblivion's obviously going to be for me an Imperial male named Darius. I should have an idea. But yeah, all other characters are unique ones. Especially the bloody, what is that called? What is it called? I keep forgetting. The Grey Fox. That's the one. I'm gonna need to find my way out of here because this is one thing I actually hate about Oblivion. Is not knowing where the fuck I'm going. Son of a bitch. So, yeah, like, what kind of Fighters Guild character do I want? Is it going to be a man? Is it going to be a woman? Is it going to be an orc or a Nord or something like that, you know? I know the armor and the weapon they're going to use. Normally for like Tonrak in Skyrim, he's got that Northern God armor, which does look pretty sick. I'm going to get on real quick actually. And I like that gear because it, you know, it feels Nordic, and he's a two-handed character. Who knows? The Fighters Guild character might be a sword and a shield.
Hail, Commander.
Oh wait, it's just a
Hail, Commander.
color in this, isn't it? Didn't read that. Here we go. Brusif Emil. Emilion? Boots of Order. Boots of Order. Greaves of Order. Oh, that's other crap. Alright. Now, they've shown this armor off in, it does look very beautiful. They have shown this armor off in Sky Oblivion, and it is very gorgeous, and the model is already, the guy that made that is actually already put up, an armor set, and I think it's called the Lunar Guard armor for Khajiits, and looks gorgeous. Oops. Damn it. Where's the shield? This is kind of what the gear that the Fighters Guild character would sort of use for...
Sir Knight, I would speak
For that.
with you. Is something troubling you?
Maybe if I don't know.
yourself.
So I don't want everything to be carbon copy of Skyrim's
Blessings of the
story.
Nine upon you.
Yeah, like I don't want another high elf for, you know, this one. Like, you got Minerva, high elven archmage of the College of Winterhold. So maybe this one might be a dark elven mage. Could be a male dark elven mage. And that bear claw thing, I don't need that as far as I know. Shield on self. They weigh anything? Not really. While I'm here. Actually, I go to sleep, see if I can level up. Well, I've already got a cool idea for this, right? Well, what the shit? He looks... that's right, he's also the Mad God. A really cool idea. With the champion character. Like the Grand Champion, like the arena character. And the idea for that already is... forgive me, it's like 1 AM in Australia, 1:30. The idea is a young Nord, probably his mid to late 20s, that was given to High Hrothgar as a child. And, you know, he grew up on the mountain watching the world down below, and he eventually just cracked and said, fuck it, I'm leaving. And he abandoned, you know, the Greybeards, and he went south into Cyrodiil, and he ended up in the arena. You know, this pacifist ended up a warrior of fame and killer for golden glory. Sort of the fall of young men, I guess you could say. And he's going to be a character that can use shouts, especially for Oblivion. So he's going to have like maybe 2 that are complete, like Fusra Adar, and maybe Fire Breath, because there's a cool name for that, I think, called the Dragon. Maybe one like has like 2, and maybe 3 that have 1. So he's learnt quite a few shouts in his time as a boy, and he'll have those. He won't be able to upgrade them, of course, because, or maybe, I don't know, but he's going to be that, you know, that grew up as a pacifist to take on the role of a Greybeard, but left the Order because he felt like he couldn't live his own life, and found himself in Cyrodiil during the Oblivion crisis, but already by then he's already the Grand Champion, and when the gates open up, he joins the crew with like the Crusader and Cecilia as the Imperial, and the Grey Fox, and even the Listener. I really want to put the Listener into this. And this is going to be a cool character. I don't know if I want to go with an Imperial male, or should it be a female character. Because I'm always thinking like the Contractor, but I need to put some magic in here. Personality, eh? We all need some of that. Could be a female one, but I want to start that character off as just like your typical cutthroat, where they start off as just like this person that killed somebody, and eventually becomes a vampire. Let's put the weapon back. What am I doing? Oh, I do have a staff. Alright.
Greetings, Sir Knight.
Yeah, right. You guys watch me get naked.
Yes, Lord Crusader?
But yeah, the Nord character, well, there's a couple, because I've referenced this in Cecilia's story before. For, what is it called? Goldbrand. That it was, you know, a Nord had it, and then returned it back to Skyrim after the events of the Oblivion crisis, and, you know, she tracked it down, grabbed it, and then it disappeared, and she got it again. Which is going to be a cool twist if I ever do the story. That she does find it, but when she finds it again, it's actually on, what's the name? The chick everyone fucking hates, Blades agent, but she's the one that's got it. So when she goes, let me go grab my gear, instead of taking an ordinary blade katana, she actually takes Goldbrand, which she got off the hero in the Blades game. What do I have? Green velvet shoes. Where's my shield, bro? Did I not grab it? Well, you know, like, the Contractor starts off as an ancient vampire. I mean, what rule did I put him in? Because I really want to have, like, a little scene where, like, maybe the Crusaders in a ruin doing something, you know, before the Oblivion crisis. I could remember what... I could change by the time I get there anyway. But maybe the Crusader walks through this ruin.
Hail, Sir Knight.
Oh my god.
Is it a good time?
Holy fuck. I don't miss that at all. Yeah, and this Crusader walks by and feels a weird, odd presence, but, you know, doesn't wake the assassin up because he's not destined to wake up yet. He wakes up in bloody 200 years or some shit like that. But I do want a character that basically starts off as a cutthroat, becomes a trained assassin, and then eventually becomes a vampire. So they start their journey, they'll be an ordinary living person, and then they become the listener, eventually becoming a vampire, and they join the Crusader, the Holy Knight, because Oblivion is a risk to them too, to the whole death of Sithis and shit like that. I mean, it's some sort of weird way to work into it. That, it's the devil over the one you don't. Or the devil is trying to blow up your world to the ones that aren't. Something like that. The Thieves Guild character, though, it's going to be a tricky one because when you wear when the Grey Fox joins the team, I think Cecilia has mentioned this once or twice. She, I'm trying to base her. It's also me not knowing the story because I haven't fucking made it yet. So I try to base her of like the Vladimir from League of Legends, where she's old, she's too old, but she doesn't remember everything. Like she kind of forgets names or she forgets faces. The Thieves Guild character, she might not know what the gender is or what the race is, because that's kind of meant to be like the enchantment of the Grey Cowl, that nobody knows what you look like or who you are, essentially. I mean, the Grey Fox sits inside the keep in Anvil, watching his wife, and no one knows who he is. I like the idea of the assassin starting off as just an ordinary cutthroat. It could be a bandit, gets caught, gets contacted by Lucien Lachance, and then basically down the line becomes a vampire. Lucien seems kind of Roman, but Lachance seems very French, very Breton. I'm not too eager to do this quest line, to be honest with you. I really don't care about the Mages Guild. But for the sake of the story, I definitely want to get it done. And then I got to get into the bad shit, and I lose the right to wear my armor.
Your bravery is the talk of Skingrad. Well done.
Alright, recommendation.
I've spoken with Earthor, who seems to be all right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment. As I've said, I'm rather busy.
So anyway, I'm going to look at my thing again. Arlith? I probably butchered your name. Where you from, dude? And how'd you end up here?
Good day.
What is it?
Afternoon.
Might as well have a bit of communication while I do this.
Take care.
How are you?
Can't go to Kvatch, there's no longer a recommendation there. Yeah, Lucien is an Imperial. And Lucien is a very Imperial name. Lachance, though, if the way you say it, you say Lachance. You say Lachance, and it does sound very French. My god, is it meant to be this bloody cloudy? I like Anvil, man. Anvil feels very Italian, very Roman in a way. Yeah, like, this place has some serious sort of Italian architecture to it, which feels awesome. Is there maybe like a statue of Moore around here somewhere? Oh no? Is that meant to be it there? I'm not too sure if it is. Remember the weird thing? Anyway, I get back to the job on hand. Hunting for something.
Hail, Sir Knight.
Bangladesh, eh? Bangladesh. Oh man, being next to neighbours to India would be rough.
Hello, Associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process. Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared?
Yeah, come on, big ears, let's go.
Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The council has asked that I put a stop. You are going to...
Oh, yeah.
We believe... Archmage Traven...
Whatever.
Some mages do not abide the... Be seeing you.
Yeah, like, I don't know, we've got a very stoic way of seeing India in our eyes. It's like completely congested, full of people, different cultures, different religions. And then you see like the typical memes where like the fucking streets are filled full of shit and, you know. Like, I don't know, man, like, we don't have a good view of it here in Australia, of India. Like, people just taking shit on the sides of the street or something. Like, it might be, I don't know. I don't go Google searching what India looks like, so it could just be that I've been brainwashed and thinking they're a bunch of grots.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking. Great. So...
Maik knows much. Tell some. Maik
knows some. Tells none. Tells you to go fuck yourself.
Maik wishes you well.
No, you don't. Don't fucking lie to me. Well, that's a bargain. Isn't this beautiful? Like, isn't this gorgeous? You know? I mean, Anvil's my favourite place, so, like, since it's my favourite place, I made it Centaur's favourite place, and when Beyond Skyrim comes out, I really, really want to be like, this is like where he wants to live. And if eventually he does, he'll take a certain somebody with him that fought against this place. Is that the place where that vampire lives? I think it is. Yeah, it is. I think that's where the vampire, because I remember seeing that in the map. But like, the orcs, the Grey Prince's father or some shit like that. Man, isn't this gorgeous? I mean, you can't top Oblivion. You just can't, in my eyes. And if you're a Morrowind player, you think I'm full of shit, and that's fair. But like, this is gorgeous. I mean, like, honestly, when I first heard this as a kid, the Gold Coast, I was like, what the fuck? What are they called the Gold Coast for? Because there's a city in Australia called the Gold Coast. It's pretty much bridges Queensland to New South Wales, which is 2 different states. And I went here, I was like, what the hell? But yeah, like, obviously the Gold Coast, you know, it's got golden grass, and it's a very Australian thing during when the summer comes, that, you know, you're out in the country, you're driving down the road, and like you just see like the grass isn't green like it does in a place like England. It's just golden, like from kilometers. Very beautiful, like this, you know. You don't have that though. You don't have bloody mountains of snow on them. This is going to be the hot region of like Cyrodiil, bridging into Hammerfell. Oh yeah, I forget, eh? Like, those parts of the world, you've just got some crazy ass fucking people, you know, like some bad people running your countries. Like, when us, like, you know, I wouldn't say the Western world. We're definitely Western influence. Hello. Oh, Mike, that's you. I know you bitch. I know you. You've got that serial killer ex-girlfriend, I like to murder me on the road sort of look on your face. I'll be seeing you later. We always complain about, you know, our leaders being fuckwits, and we always will. We always will. Every country, it'd be, you know, if you're an American, you'd be like, oh, Trump's a dickhead. He's a maniac. Or you got people that are pro-Trump. Very political America. Australia, we're very unpolitical. We don't give a fuck. We just think you're a fuckwit. But then you've got people like in Bangladesh and other countries amongst Asia and Europe, no, Asia and I guess the Arab countries. People are just like full-on fucking homicidal. Like, they're dictators that will straight up...
All right then, I'm listening.
What? Hello, stranger. What can I do for you? Carahil has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Kristoff. If anyone... No, Fred.
Yeah, well, you just basically blabbed off right there.
Oh, welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat? Or perhaps a bed for the night?
You look like your typical 23-year-old that's gone bald, my friend.
Take care.
Right.
Don't speak to me further until you've rented a room. Then I'll come find you.
Wasn't listening, my bad.
Welcome. Let me guess. Ah, yes. Haven't seen as many lately. I don't like to talk about... Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well.
Yeah, you don't just lose a prime minister, right? Even back then, you had people watching him. Yeah.
Take care.
Someone.
Pardon me. Did I
like
hear
him.
you say that you're a traveling merchant?
Yes. And like, if you go for a swim in Northern Australia, then you do end up disappearing because you've had a fucking prehistoric monster eat you. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, people were watching that dude. It seems like one of those hit and run sort of things. But I'm surprised it's like the only prime minister's death. But again, like I said, Australians aren't political. I mean, we would be if the Greens got in charge, and the Greens are your typical hippie tree-hugging fucking vegan fuckwits that nobody likes. They're the crazies. If they got in charge, there would be some shit hitting the fan for sure. That'd be a cool problem for Australia if they voted that sort of fuckwit in place. But we generally do not care. Like, I don't know what we got two parties, two different names, Liberals, Labours, but they're both the same fuckwits that wear different suits, but do the same dumb shit and lie about the same dumb shit.
Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? Well, you take care of yourself.
Yeah, you take care of yourself now. I'll try and kill you later. What am I going to do? I forgot.
We should speak in your room.
Well, then follow me, my dear.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
You walked into my fucking road. This one? Yeah, like a candy thing, but not a direct shot. Because he had people that were watching him, and there was a sort of remote area you could kind of pop somebody or, you know, ignore their cries for help.
All right. Should you once?
I mean, man, political, like, you know, like that's a war game. You know, being a politician is a very dangerous thing, especially back in like that time. Even now, it's cutthroat.
Hello.
But you know, at least when you're fighting a foreign army, they wear a foreign uniform. Everyone's wearing a suit.
How do you do?
Hello there.
I think I'm doing it, dude. Quest. Right here. Sleep. We have that many prime ministers. Like, you don't vote the prime minister in, you vote the party in, like anywhere else, I guess. But there's so many times they keep backstabbing each other and they keep replacing them with someone else, and it's just a pain in the ass. Because half the time I don't know who's running Australia, and every time I leave the country, I come back there's a new prime minister, and I don't know who the fuck it is. I don't know who the current one is. I couldn't even name him. I think the last one was called Turnbull or something like that. I don't know. One of the greatest things, I think it was the funniest thing in the world for me, was this dude called Kevin Rudd. He became prime minister by replacing like the one that was long, because he basically gave up. He replaced the one that outlawed the guns in Australia after the Port Arthur massacre, Australia's first and only mass shooting. So Kevin Rudd takes over, and then his own party backstabs him and replaces him with a female prime minister. And then later on down the track, they backstab her with him. And I was like, bro, it's just cutthroat. Who the fuck would want to be a politician? At least, you know, half the time if you're fighting a foreign army, at least you know who your enemy is. They have a different accent, they speak a different language, and hopefully they're wearing a uniform. Intelligence. A bit low on that one. Alright, let's go for a bit of a walk. Yeah,
Good to see you.
I don't think it is, because I don't see you. This is the first visual bug I've actually seen in this game. But I hate politics. But at least I'm in a country though, I take this for granted. I think everyone does. You know, that we live in a country where the only thing you gotta worry about with politicians is that they're just lying dickheads. But in countries like yours, you gotta worry about being fucking dictators and murderers. Alright, Kvatch I think is... That's why? Yeah. I She'll close the gate. Oh, you boys are following me. Oh, yeah. Hey. I'll deal with this wench myself. Friendly Geordie. What was it? He used to make fun of him. It's a miss, you Mario, bro. You know, like he always used to make fun of him. I remember that. He got in trouble. I think his house got burned down because of that, and he got raided by the Australian Federal Police because he was pissing off a politician. So you miss, you bastard, and all that sort of shit. I thought that was really funny. Man, he was walking like, man, you don't go, like, he's lucky he's not dead. You know, he's lucky, yeah, his house got burned down. I wonder who this is over here hiding in the tree line. Oh, I've got an Imperial Guard, I've got some mages. I mean, you're dead, mate, okay? You're not very camouflaged in right there, you know? You kind of stick out like a sore elf.
I'm afraid your journey ends here, traveler. I'll be taking whatever you're carrying after you're dead, of course.
Oh, wrong one.
You have my ear, citizen.
Where was your blade though, mate? Huh? I got attacked by a high elf. I will take those, absolutely. And those. You pick corpses up anymore? Oh, I think you kinda can, yeah. Still very sort of sluggish like Oblivion was. First game I played was Fallout 3, you could pick it up and throw them off the buildings. But this one you can only drag them. Put you right in the side there, you bitch. Well, she's now role-playing as a snow elf. Extinct. Stop right there, criminal scum. She'll be bloody wolf food. Now, normally, this dude's meant to be sitting around here, right? The red guard dude.
Who will help an old beggar?
That's what I remember. He sits here, you talk to him, he's like, you know, his chicks have robbed him or some shit. I don't know how to start it though.
So, what of the rogue maid? A she, you say? And she's dead. Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done.
Ariel?
No more innocent deaths. At least for now. Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end.
Look, mate, just give me my recommendation, okay? That's all I want.
Good day. Going into...
Train me.
Pay attention, and you can learn a lot.
How much gold do I actually have?
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, have a good time. Honestly, you know what? There's a mod for Skyrim called Immersive College of Winterhold, which is done by Jay Sparrow, which is a very talented modder, and he actually has you physically go and train to be a mage. Kind of Mages Guild in Cyrodiil, but she just had me go and track down some rogue mage at Ender. It wasn't really any spell or anything like that. It was more of like an initiation test. I mean, she is an illusion teacher, so I don't get what that would be. The mermaid. I wonder if they're real creatures in the Elder Scrolls. Alright, where to next? Oblivion. Catch you later, dude. Have a good one.
Spare a coin for the infirm? Please be generous, kind sir.
Here you go, lad.
Thank you. Blessings of Archay upon ye.
Oh, don't wish me death.
Hello there.
That's not very nice. Oh, wait up. Isn't this the nightmare one? That's the Fighters Guild. Is that a shop? That's a shop. Man, I could smell this place. Let me just put the quest back on. That's it. The big old eye. Man, the most expensive building in this entire place would have to be that.
Well met.
Hello there, associate. You're here for a recommendation, I presume. Are you prepared to earn it?
Absolutely, mate. Let's go.
I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardaline. Perhaps you can help with that. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Va... Are you so eager to... Perhaps I'll...
What's
Please,
going on with you?
I'm in desperate... Are you...
Yes,
I'm afraid... Perhaps I'll... Don't say anything. Are you so eager...
For fuck's sakes.
Perhaps I'll...
There we go.
I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing, I suppose. He's been bothering Ardaline every day. He even stole her mages. Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know.
These syndicates
Please,
of wizards.
I mean,
Oh,
are
for
you...
fuck's sakes, bitch.
I'm afraid perhaps I'll...
Just give me what I need to know so I can fuck off.
It's... I take my duties.
Let a
Make
boy
sure
call.
Varen hands over that
have
staff.
powerful wizards.
I wish I could kill you
Any
right
luck?
now. You are a pain in my fucking
Varen-
ass beyond you ab...
You have what you need.
Yes, I do have what I need.
If you... Make sure Varen hands over that staff.
Who the fuck's Varen?
How
Where
are
the hell
you?
do I find the wanker? Oh, wait up. This could be all my doing, actually. I hate myself sometimes. I'm not saying sorry though, fuck you. G'day, funky dude.
What do you want?
Well, I don't know, man. Depends if you've got mods in it, you know? There you are.
Hello, friend. What can I do for you? I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter. It makes me furious sometimes.
Sometimes, mate, okay. You can love a lady, but she's not going to love you back, you know? And you can try and try and try, but it's just going to make her hate you more, unfortunately, you know? But there are plenty more fish in the sea, you know? And that's just the way life works. Sometimes you can't win them over. And, you know, it gets bad if you try. You get back to fucking stuff, you prick.
All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. Was a little ashamed afterward. I'm afraid I don't...
You know the sexiest thing, my friend? Consent. That's the sexiest thing.
Tell Ardaline I'm sorry.
How goes it?
Any luck talking with Varen? Each local guild hall has its own way of doing things. He sold it, huh? Well, this very well.
I didn't listen
I
to that
presume he gave you some in... And of course, please, get that staff back, associate.
I am the holy crew fucking Sada, man. You know, the height of these people that give me orders. Where am I going? Oh my god. Who the hell? I'm sure the father to go and sell that. Oh, I should probably jump in the Discord, eh? No, I'm too slack at the moment.
You have my ear, citizen.
Well, can I have both your ears? Oh, so at the moment I'm just trying to storyboard things, trying to update myself on Oblivion's quest lines and all that sort of stuff. So if I was going to make a Oblivion story, I'd know where to go and what to do. I've already got an idea for the Fighters Guild. I just have to figure out a character, what race they are, what gender they are. But I have an idea of their combat style. So like Tonrak and Skyrim is a two-handed heavy armored warrior. This one's going to be a sword and a shield and heavy armor. It's going to be using that armor you find in the tomb while you're doing the quest lines for the companion Fighters Guild. Because eventually, even if you do sell the gear back to the woman, she dies anyway.
What's going on with you? Good day, stranger.
You're the staff, my friend.
Look, I can't just give it to you. I'll tell you what. You give me at least a portion of what I paid for it. Say, 200. That's a good deal, right? I'll just take the money from you then, and here.
And yeah, and I've got the Fighters Guild. Pretty much, you know, I know what armor they'd wear, who they are. Not necessarily who they are. Like, I don't want to do things like, kind of like, I don't want to be a boring Imperial. And that doesn't, like, yeah, this is serial. But maybe it could be a female Fighters Guild champion, which would be pretty cool. Wrote the what is it? The bloody champion one. Now, how close these things look to old dragons? Is TCF work yet? No, it doesn't. Alright. I must have the wrong city then. So the Mages Guild, yeah, I don't know what kind of character I'd want, or what kind of, probably the Archmage robes, something like that. If there's any unique clothing
How are
you
you
get.
today?
Greetings to you.
Maybe what kind of role? Because Minerva is one of my favourite characters. For fuck's sakes, it's loud. Someone needs to make a mod to turn that shit off. What was I saying? I like Minerva because her combat style is very much intact with what I actually kind of like. She's a combat mage. She's a spell sword.
It's you. Hi.
What's new with you?
I saw some mud crabs
Hello,
by the water
associate.
recently.
Do you have them? Ah, wonder. You needn't tell me the detail. Your act and. Please.
Can't stand the sight of those
Greetings,
creatures.
Evoke.
Quest. Nope.
See.
Hi there.
Oh, I can't do it from inside anymore.
Take care.
Most people could.
I'm not kind of. I don't know what kind of Archmage character I'd use for the Mages Guild. Maybe they die in the quest line. That's probably why the Mages Guild splits up after Oblivion Crisis, because in the current time there's the Synod, which is very imperial, politically aligned, and then there is College of Whispers, which is very much kind of the old ways of the Mages Guild. But what kind of mage would want to play? I don't know. I mean, I can't go Necromancer because that's kind of
Hello.
Where Minerva can slightly do that because it's not necessarily outlawed by the College of Winterhold. It's just frowned upon, unless of course it's in certain areas. Places are so big, but they're so empty. The crowd system really could have worked for that. Ooh. This place is nice.
Hello, Evoker.
Good afternoon.
Rothers has been teaching.
You seek wisdom from me, child? Ah, no. You seek words. Words are difficult. They come and go.
Wait up.
The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away,
Is that the Lydia voice?
the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another? To help me?
I don't know if that's the Lydia voice actor. I mean, I've never heard her outside of Skyrim. I mean, she's like famous for it. It's been probably like 18 years since she recorded those lines, probably. Fuck, I feel so old now. Yeah, it might be her, I don't know. It's been a long time since, obviously, anyone's heard her outside of Skyrim.
Then seek Agatha, child. She will see the path and set you on it.
Oh, I swear to God, that sounds like her. That sounds like the female even-toned voice actor, commonly known for Lydia. Wow, it's been a very long time since I've actually heard her. Holy shit. Well, at least a modern version of her.
She may be young, but her heart is old and wise. Farewell, child.
How to better use heavy
West. Leowin.
armor.
I've heard if you're in the Fighters Guild, you can learn a lot from him. Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Aye, a pretty Nordwoman who's a mage.
I take it you've spoken to... She has visions for... There was an amulet. I'm surprised she discussed... Yes. We haven't yet... I will continue...
I shouldn't be messing through all this shit, but, yeah. The best way to describe that voice to people that don't use the Creation Kit is always by saying Lydia. Because she's like the #1 vanilla married character under Ayala. All that sort of stuff. Her and Ayala kind of fight for it.
Goodbye.
Nice to meet you. Agatha is the first person I go to when I need something. Maybe I should talk to De Gale. You mean the shrine to Nocturnal? That's north of Leowin. She was a very powerful mage once, from what I understand. May all your travels be safe.
Strasser of the Mages Guild, evoker and alchemist, and also in his scant free time. But...
Good one, friend. Brigitte has many wares.
Straight to the point. I'm searching for some...
No.
Very well. A nice lady, but she's been a great help. I'm afraid I don't know any Galdar was talking about. Goodbye.
I hope I can help. Well, well. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard... Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we... She shouldn't even be here. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of set. I know.
Where is it, you dog?
What, haven't... You too.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
It's cool to see Nord mages. I like that.
So Calthar overheard, but we never said anything about De Gale's father. If there's some sort of connection... In the meantime, farewell.
I should really, like, not skip through this shit, but I couldn't be fucked.
You seek more from me, child.
Oh, I do that. 100% is. 100% is
I
Lydia.
know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in blood, what was...
Obviously, it's a different, you know, tone, because it's kind of going to sound old and frail. But that is 100% Lydia's voice, and I have not heard it outside of Skyrim. And there's, you know, there's quite a few Fallout actors I can hear, and there's a couple of Skyrim voice actors. But it's actually kind of really good to hear again, because she's like the most known, like, Skyrim character, it being Lydia. 100% her voice. Alright, where am I going? And this swampy mess. Oh, far out. Gotta get kissing Blackwood. Smell the hist from over the bush. it's good to hear her again, you know, because honestly, man, what the fudge? I mean, I don't know who the voice actor is or where she's done the actual life, but Skyrim's made her famous to me and probably many others. I can't wait to explore this place and beyond Skyrim and even Black Marsh, because honestly, no one likes swamps. But going from the cold, rigid lands of Skyrim and then going into the swampy, muddy, hot mess would be awesome. Oh, I know, 200 meters, we're running. I don't like when it auto saves on the side, that's not a good sign. That's cool. That's nice. I like that sound. Come on now. That was some Star Wars shit. Just turns around, does a flip, trotting with some choreographed shit. Wait up, that's the voice actress that actually died recently, like last couple of days ago. So she actually, I didn't even know this, but the voice actress for the Khajiit female was actually the voice actress for the Argonian female in Skyrim. We need that later, hopefully. And apparently the orc male too died, but I couldn't find any information on that. It must be really old, that Skyrim was like ancient or some shit.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Man, my magic bar trips it out.
I'll send your bloody soul.
Where? Where? Wait up. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. That's what I bloody thought. I like that. Actually, it's, you hear it from far away. It kind of echoes. Nothing Skyrim doesn't have.
The other parts of Tamriel. There is grave news from Skyrim.
Oh man, I wanted to hear that. His spell's doing absolutely bugger all.
Let's get this over. Die! That's the best you can do?
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. Die, Imperial, die!
That level now with bandits just start walking around all dwarven gear. Oops, wrong button.
By Ysmir's beard, we've got ourselves a live one.
Nice. Gotta get used to hearing that in Skyrim. It's good to hear some Nord lingo. Because Ysmir is the Dragon of the North. I need to play that in the next game.
To arms! To arms!
And magic for you. Sparring mat, eh? Nice. I like some of the voice actors came back for this. I don't remember hearing the more male voice though.
Yeah! Yeah! Am I supposed to be impressed?
Like, I haven't heard him in Skyrim or any other game. Well, I said this in a comment beforehand. It's not the male beard. It's a beard somewhere else for the ladies.
Well, look who we've got here.
That was a good shot.
Hello? Who's that?
Everyone's wearing like good gear now and shit. Oh god, I don't want that. You can have all that shit back. I saw the arrows you put in me. Look, I'm a man, and I don't like. And today's modern day and age, and it's probably a porn thing. But everyone loves, you know, a shaven lady. And I, for one, really do not care. Like, obviously, no one wants to go full tens on, you know, scrub diving. But, I don't mind a bit of naturalness on a lady, you know? I mean,
That's the best you can do?
What's the matter?
You're pathetic. Am I supposed to be impressed?
What's the matter? Die! This ends here! You move like a pregnant cow!
How dare you? Cows are very beautiful creatures. Yeah, well, you know, cold places have hairy people. You know, because, again, hair and fur is good for the cold. Not always cockroaches on your bed, though. So also, you know, I imagine the red guards be kind of not so hairy, where the Nords aren't. I mean, let's be honest, if we were playing Skyrim realistically, everyone have, like, yellow rotten teeth, women have hairy armpits and hairy legs and hairy backs, it'd be fucking gross. But it's a fantasy game, so you don't have to worry about ultra-realism. God damn it. Ezekiel, you absolute elven mutt. I really hope it wasn't that guy, because he fell off the side of the fucking thing. Absolute asshole. Oh man. Oh, well, let's sing it back up. That's not too bad. I'm trying to like work the new episode. I've taken a couple of days off it because I need to get it right and make sure it's all good shit. Gotta keep remembering Ragnar's being punched in the eye. She's still a black eye in the current one. Have a fight sequence. Yeah, it's a good fight sequence. Some run-of-the-mill shit. We might have like just a big, heavy-ass battle and lose some people in the fight. Merda. There we are.
Look, just stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now. I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why are you Die, cur! This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Ah!
How rude. How fucking rude. I don't think push-ups is a wise idea for, you know. Because, yeah, I know. I don't know where this conversation's going. My head was going to the absolute boringness for some reason. I mean, I'm trying to make these episodes without turning into full-on sitcoms, but at the same time, I'm also like, I'm battling myself this one. It's like, oh, they're too drama-like, and then it's like, well, no shit, Sherlock. You build all these characters up, you gotta put them together. And no matter what you do in this world, you're always gonna be your own worst enemy. If you find a cool little way to add some adventure, some combat, something else that wasn't always drama, but you got 8 different characters together that have all had different walks of life and done different things. It's good to spice them up. I don't want to time skip things because when you miss out and shit, or it feels unnatural. Like that Solitude trip that Centaurus is meant to go see his daughter for like one day, turned out to be like weeks because of his serious injury, and like that wasn't planned at all. Even though she had the dream, like I was just trying to film that shit like non-stop. I was gonna just film the scene where like they all get killed, and she wakes up in horror that you know they're all gonna fail and die, and it's to play a part into a future story. But Centaurus, you know, he got murdered pretty cool, so I took that, and then he gets put on his knees during the Forsworn, and I didn't know how to really. I wanted to go for injury. My first idea was like he was going to suffer, but he's going to heal, but he's going to be very sore, so to get on the skooma to kind of heal or pass off his healing. But the whole vampire idea came with Tonrak sleeping with one and getting infected, and people didn't like that. I was like, oh yeah, no, fuck him. And then I was like, yeah, maybe that's the point. That idea for Centaurus, you know, he was poisoned or something by the Forsworn. And I had that idea, I don't know how the hell I was going to do that one. I was just going to go with some excuse. It was some ancient curse that some Reachman would have used on him. But then I found the dagger lying around while I was doing the scene. Bloodthorn. And I was like, oh, yeah, right, yeah. And then I did some research on that, and it was an Elder Scrolls Online to a cult of Reachmen that worshipped Molag Bal. And I was like, oh, that works. If it works, man. So now he has to become a vampire. And it just reminds me of like my first playthrough is the Centaurus, the Dawnguard, how he meditates, you know, and then takes a ritual to turn himself back into a human. Which I used for Ragni in her scene when she returned to being human. I really want to do these stories all over again, man. They're doing so much better. I'll have to get some better recording. I'll have to get some, at least a better software to put the shit together, so that it looks a bit better when it's actually, like, recorded. But, yeah, I definitely want to do stories again.
Nothing has changed, Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stone, so that the voices can be shut out. Ah, child. I thank you for helping me.
That's definitely Lydia.
With the
100%.
voices quieted for now, the words you seek have come to me. You shall have, though I must warn you, I have seen things in your future, things which maybe it will be up to you to decide the fate of many. Life and death are strange things, easily manipulated, and both will be altered by your hands.
Nice.
Take care.
Yeah, I was gonna go for it. Yeah, I was thinking I was gonna like eventually catch him drinking skooma, crack the shits, but he was like, yeah, he's in severe pain and he can't really fight without it. But I guess the whole vampire thing's kind of cool too, and it's brand new for me, so I never had the plans to turn him into that, and I'm always big on letting the story write itself. So why the hell not? Did I do coral or I did not do coral? This one's a nightmare one, I think. And I'm gonna have to like train him up, have Cecilia train him, which works. It works really well with the overall story in the future because I have plans for Cecilia going on after this, and it's gonna play big to where she was going to go, to the man she's now trained him to be a vampire, and it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, it's I've got to find a way to properly make it feel like they've trained. Like I have to do like some sort of time skip. But I don't like time skipping because, like I said, lots of shit's missed out, and I don't know. So I might have to do what I like normally doing is telling two stories at once. You know, well, Centaurus is off doing this, Ragni and others might be doing this. And I really want the story to go on for like 6 months or a year, but I don't think I'm going to get that far because at the end of the day, I need to make it feel like the risk of getting higher and higher. So what I'm planning to do, with what I'm trying to do right now, is that the Draga are full-on attacking cities and fortifying words of power. Because the dragons or Elderweens catched on to what the Dragonborn is doing, they're training, they're getting powerfuler, and so the Draga are now being awoken and they're being sent all over to wake up the other Draga or to fortify ruins that have, that have no more Draga in them, anything like that. So I want the stakes to feel heavy. I don't know if I could succeed with that with the vampire attacks, but I want the Draga to be out there killing people, taking their souls or resurrecting their bodies, and fortifying old Nord ruins to protect them from the Dragonborn, so that they can't get in there and learn words of power and shit. That's at least what I want to try and achieve with them. It's going to be just nimble corpses, but I'm going to have like big ass battles, man. Like there could be like 50 Draga just in the path of the Dragonborn and like 20 companions. They went from this, just this easily killable target to a vicious army. I kind of want to make ones that are faster or hit harder and things like that.
It's you. Hi.
Hold the fuck on, where am I going? Ugh. That's pretty multicultural. No, it's not.
Hello, associate.
G'day, mate.
What is it, associate?
That's it. They are finally awake. I feel like, I don't know, I don't like forcing stories, but I'm going to have some big battles when we lose a couple people, because in a story, not everyone that joins the journey you're going to have time to really know about. Like, for example, I want to bring up Arcane, because I love Arcane. There's a guy there called Loris, and he joins on in Season 2, friends of Vi, one of the main sisters. And you don't get to know too much about him. You get to see him, he's there, he's in a few fights, he's there, he's kind of a friend of Violet's. And then he dies. You don't get to know too much about him. And again, there's some people that you do get to meet and get to know a bit more about, and then they die, so you're going to feel a bit more emotional, like Isha, for example. You get to see a bit of her and know who she is, and then she dies, and you feel a lot more hurt because she's got meaning to, you know, you've known a lot about her. So I want some characters that are, you know, that are somewhat known, somewhat unknown to die. I don't know what it's going to be, but it'll just happen in a fight. Shadenwall is a pain in my ass. It's going to be the Nightmare one, that is. I like this one, going to the Daedric Realm. I think they've actually improved it in the remaster.
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation.
No, you look like mine and my ball sacks.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to...
Later. If my memory serves me correctly, you filthy dog. You're a necromancer.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you... There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. If I didn't know better, you will retrieve this... The well is locked. Take care.
I remember you. I remember you, buddy.
How delightful. Welcome.
Wait, the fuck up. Is it this guy right here?
Even a small bit of... Falcar always has been pretty harsh. I think he even scared... Daedra cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship Daedra in the temple. The Azura Shrine north of town. Bye.
Been there, done that. Oh, there you are.
Good. Your reputation precedes you, gate closer, scourge of Oblivion, hero of Kavach.
That's right, that's me. That is indeed me. Shit.
Don't tell me, Oh, dear. I'll tell you what. As I've... Take care. Farewell.
What the fuck am I doing?
A pleasure.
Yeah, let me guess.
For you, of course.
Wait, I'm already 100? I don't need to do shit.
As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you about Falcar. I can show you some new things. Things in the our hall.
Alright.
Please, go on.
Well,
Take your time.
She really likes me, so I can't really do shit to her.
Be seeing you.
How the fuck do I get it?
Why, you dirty little thief, how dare you touch me?
I don't know about. Fuck. I'm too lazy for that. Sorry.
What is it? Don't... If I... You... Take care.
You seem quite in...
Your reputation. Don't tell me Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. Be seeing you.
Please.
Well, yeah, if I listen to these conversations, I might know that.
Oh, it's my pleasure. As I've said, I just... Good day.
When will he fuck off?
Hi there. I'm Ditsan, magician. Good day. A pleasure. We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonable. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another you. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but... And if you find out anything about... Be seeing you.
You should give me patience for that. There he is. See why he died, but unfortunately for him, he wasn't the gifted one on Talos. Alright, I'd still die. Man, come on now. That's not nice. Can't even jump. Beautiful game. Just not enough people. Aladdin may just bore me.
Hi there.
An honor to be sure.
I like the animation, that's cool. Wait, where you going? Come back here.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may have... Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick... I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone. And after you'd left to go after that... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkund, so I confronted Falkar. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you. And then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should check his room in the living quarters if you see the note or anything else on... Be seeing you.
Well met.
Have you noticed a change in the well water recently? It tastes strange to me.
I had no idea.
No doubt.
There were lights spotted at Thundercliff Watch. That place was cursed by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Best not to go there.
Good to know.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
It tastes like people.
Farewell.
Hi there.
Oh, hello.
Black Soldier, mate. Man, you can't forget the magic of Oblivion, because it's the magic of your childhood.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
That Lydia again.
Hi, what's this? Blacks? Oh dear, this is work. Alright, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my... Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall... In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll... You too.
I mean, this place looks beautiful, right? Is that an elf or a god? But like, it's so empty.
Well met. Safe travels, Mathera.
Female condescending voice.
Well met.
Same one.
The Azura Coven in the Gerals north of Shadenhall. Nice folks. Nothing like the blood-drinking Daedra worshippers everyone raves about. A waste of time, of course, worshipping gods in the first place. But at least they're not raving lunatics. Goodbye.
That is a fine fact indeed. Alright. Corel. Oh, man, I tell you what.
Hey.
I don't think I've used much magic. Get children from in there. How do they fix that quest line?
What's going on with you? I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
It's you.
I avoid those
Hi.
things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Horrible creatures. Oblivion. They're absolutely, like, ruthless. Hey, you're the dude?
What is it, I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small...
Alright.
She and I have seen that she is in... Determine what she's at. Make haste. I wish to be rid of her at...
I like coral. Unfortunately, in Elder Scrolls Online, it's like cracked up and blown up or some shit.
Hello. What? Ah, yes. You are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to... Best if kept just between us, yeah? Excellent. The book is entitled... You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. Return it to me immediately.
Good tidings, citizen.
They showed this off with Oblivion a little while ago. And it looked quite cool. Yeah, what the... Oop, wrong one. Wait up. I don't see that right. That makes more sense.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
Oh, it's not an associate anymore?
What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you... Are we clear? Make haste. I wish to be rid of Erana as soon as...
You know what? You'd always have to go out over the high elf. These high elves are up to no good. Get it? Up to no good. Oh, that was a clever joke, you know. I remember Oblivion being this annoying when it came to like slopes or anything. That's some animation for scratching your back, and there is no tree there, my friend. I'll get the Magic Guild done first, and we're still watching. Then we get to the fun shit like the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood. Then I have to lose my armor. I think this little like thing that's got Oblivion. This little like area you step off into. That's beautiful, doesn't it? Like, look at that view, man. That's gorgeous. I just thought about that. We're gonna go there. I was like, that doesn't look like the bloody castle. But we're gonna get hit by this lightning bit right here. Firstly, what I want to do is actually see what this is up here. And then get into Battlethorn. Never been to Battlethorn. I had a feeling looking at it, it didn't look like the city I just came from. Looks elven. Anything else already, eh? Now, I have a question, right? Anyone that's ever played ESO, there is a new Daedric prince, and her name is called Ithalia. Thalia? Philia? All depends on your accent. Right? Now, there's a lot of statutes around these elven ruins. That have winged women. Right? Now, the lore in this is that she was made to be forgotten, right, by Himeris Mora. All memory of her was erased. But what the fuck is that up there? You know, these things you see all over Cyrodiil. And maybe, or I don't know, it wouldn't make no sense because, especially her statues would be gone, right? But what if they're not? That's actually an eagle. No? It's an elf? Unfortunately, TFC doesn't work. I'm a mountain climber. I'm a mountain goat. Nah, bugger that. Alright, we're going down there so I can see, because it'd make a really cool player home, I guess, for the Fighters Guild character. I've never done this before, so I'm eager to see what happens. Sun's going down. It's pretty bloody big too. Imperial Ruin. I wonder if Oblivion will have these things on day one, or at least, oh my god, or at least like the buildings there. I'm a bit worried about that noise. Oh, there you are. We're in the boots, they won't attack me. This is a proper castle. Hello guys, my name is Darius. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, okay. I thought we were just gonna be friends.
This ends here. What's the matter? Getting tired?
Show me what you've
Do
got.
your worst.
Do your worst. This ends here. Yeah.
May you rest in peace.
This place is going to be empty and abandoned.
This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Here, take this. It'll tell you all you need to know. As the newest master of the castle, I bid you welcome.
Wait, that's a bit straightforward. That's very straightforward, man. Like, very. Oh, right, our lord's dead, now you can have it. And... I think this place was like abandoned. Like, I literally thought, and what I believed, that it was actually abandoned. Like, it was just like, you go in there as a ghost or some shit. Anvil rock? Well, I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest with you. That's very blunt. That felt like an actual creation mod when they first came out. I'll get these recommendations done and go to bed, because I don't think I will do the full bloody quest line, but another day.
What's going on with you? I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
Good day. You found? No, very. A place. You found? Yet you not.
Alright, hopefully.
Hello.
Room will one get done. My god. Doing magic stuff bores me.
Well met.
An ounce of magic was needed, okay? Ooh, far out.
Have you pulled? With all due respect, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position. But we have our ways of... You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living. I'm honored to speak. It was a good idea, wasn't it? I wonder how long she'll spend trying to... Goodbye. Ready to find... Just watch. Hey, you look just like your statue. What can I do for you?
My statue is naked because the statue cannot wear the Holy Crusader's armor. It's a bug.
She won't figure this out, fool. Ah, it's... Bye.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for
Hello
me.
there.
Please, don't be mad. We were just having some fun. We just get tired of Jin lording her. We figured it was time to move on.
It's time to have some fun, friend. You were just having some fun, hiding from the Archmage chick.
Well, it was fun while it... Finding way... Take care.
Oh. Bloody hell. Where are you, woman? Up in your room, no doubt.
Any luck finding... Found him, did you? You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well... Let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though. So I'll fulfill my... And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. Farewell.
Very political, that woman. Ah, you're beautiful now. You'll be a little bit hot later. Bloody hell. I'm tired. I was doing this a couple of nights ago, but then I got playing Battlefield 5, and even that tonight, and I've gained way too much for one day in the space of a week. We're playing music on again.
How do you do? Hello, associate. It seems you've obtained the final recommendation you required. I have received recommendations from all the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. You've done well for yourself. You may now enter the university. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now also promote you to the rank of apprentice and grant you the robe of the apprentice. Take a moment and try it on. Then we shall speak of what...
The Archmage, you should be wearing something a little bit better, you know. Oh, don't I look all magic-y and shit.
We come to the real work. You have, no doubt, seen some of the worst the guild has to offer. As much as we try to hold mages to a higher standard, they are only human. What I hope you will now see is that while the guild can be disjointed and misused, it can also achieve some wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity to engage in more meaningful tasks and continue with your advancement through the guild. You do not yet qualify. Before you can begin work for the guild, you'll need to do... Every mage carries a staff. It is crafted and enchanted by the guild and is a symbol of status. You need such a staff. The wood used for staves comes from a grove to the northeast of the Imperial City, near Wellspring Cave. Several mages tend to the grove and should be able to assist you. Speak with either Zarasha or Illet when you arrive, and choose wisely.
Well,
you shall have a true mage's staff soon.
Now that I'm a mage and shit, and I've got the robes, you know, like pure mage aesthetics, you know, I'm feeling the whole mage thing going on around me, you know. I think it might be time to put this to bed and then do this another day, like the whole Mage's Guild quest line. I'm absolutely fucking tired. And it's 3 AM in the morning here in Australia, so it's a good time to go to sleep. But maybe in a couple of days I might do this again. Probably not tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope I get to talk a bit more about storyboard and all that sort of shit with Sky Oblivion series, things like that. Other than that, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Oh, save the game first, of course. Wait for it to friggin' quit, and then I shall say